Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'll be reviewing this. This is Transformers War for Cybertron Generation Selects Bugbite WFC-GS16. Now this figure hasn't been released in the US, but it has been released in Southeast Asia, and being in a state that is relatively close to Southeast Asia compared to other states, it was actually feasible for me to get my copy from a retailer in Taiwan. So one of the differences you'll see in this one is on the packaging they have this sticker because it was for the Taiwan market. Anyway, let's get this guy out of the package. Here is Bugbite out of the package. He comes with his instruction sheet. You can see here he is a mercenary. His weapon. Now this breaks apart into several pieces, but it comes in the package just like this, all assembled. Now I do have a gripe with this, similar to Hubcap. I wish he came with something a little bit more unique to Bugbite. Unfortunately, he has the same weapon that Cliffjumper does. I do like the purple coloring on it though. I think the purple and black is a nice pairing. But you can take it apart. Now it can form into two smaller guns. So they have these two smaller guns, which is how they picture Bugbite in the art. And I guess this just becomes a cannon that you can attach to the side of his arm. Let's put this aside. And we have Bugbite himself. Now Bugbite has an interesting history as a character because originally he was a GoBot, a renegade GoBot, a bad guy GoBot I guess. And he was a yellow beetle that transformed into a robot. But many years ago, Hasbro bought Tonka, and with that, they got all their intellectual property, which meant they got their characters, so Bugbite was one of them. Hasbro turned Bugbite into a Transformer, but brought him back as a white repaint of Bumblebee. So I guess they didn't want to have two competing yellow bugs in the line. But kind of interesting how GoBots and Transformers are tied in together in this day and age. Let's take a closer look at Bugbite here. As I said earlier, Bugbite was originally a repaint of Bumblebee, but as you can see, he's mostly a repaint of Cliffjumper. I don't know why they weren't able to use the Bumblebee mold for Bugbite, but I have a feeling it has to do with licensing from VW. So I guess this is probably the best Hasbro could do. Now he is very plain, just being white and black, but I don't know, it works for him I think. I do like the fact that the windshield here is black as well, so it matches, unlike Earthrise Cliffjumper where this was a translucent blue. Let's take a look at his accessories, put his guns here, and this is basically the loadout as shown on the box art. So let's switch that here. This is probably the way I'm going to display him because I'd rather have him have something a little bit different than Cliffjumper. And this actually tabs into here. It'd be some sort of shoulder cannon, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's take a look at articulation. The head is on a ball joint, can rotate 360. The arm can rotate 360, can lift up at the shoulder, can rotate at the bicep, can bend a little bit. 90 degrees at the elbow. The wrist can rotate 360. The waist can rotate 360. He can do the splits. He does have a little bit of thigh swivel here. He can kick this much and kick this far back. He can bend at the knee this much, and he does have ankle tilt. So very well articulated for such a small figure. I think he has every single bit of articulation that a Siege figure can have, I guess except for a double elbow bend. And for some size comparisons, here is Bugbite next to Generation Selects Hubcap and Earthrise Cliffjumper, who has been given the Toy Hacks treatment. And here is Bugbite next to his fellow mercenaries Exhaust, who has been given the Non-F Productions upgrade kit, and Double Dealer. And just for fun, here is Bugbite next to the original GoBot Bugbite, a figure that I really need to get to restoring. forgot to mention that you can use the back of the vehicle as a shield for bugbite. Kind of a lame looking shield, but I think I'd rather have it on the back. Okay, let's get this guy transformed into vehicle mode. Here is Bugbite in vehicle mode, and he is kind of plain. I do like the rims are painted, but other than that, very plain looking. Would have been nice if there was some paint apps for the brake lights, but I'm pretty sure Toy Hacks will fix that problem. Rolls very well. So just like Cliff Jumper, you can attach his weapons to form this water sled mode. So we got to open this thing up, plug that in here, remove this, which becomes the sleds, and they tab into here. And then the guns can tab into here from the handle. And there you have him in his water sled attack mode, which I'll probably never use again. And for some size comparisons in vehicle mode, here is a Bugbite next to Earthrise Starscream and Siege Ironhide. And again, just for fun, here he is next to the original GoBots Bugbite. Okay, let's get Bugbite into robot mode for my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on Generation Select's Bugbite. Overall, I'm glad I got him. I do like these obscure characters. I like the history of him being originally a GoBot renegade, but he does have a bit of flaws that I think could use some improvement. One, the lack of paint apps. And I'm not asking for a lot of paint apps. I'm actually just only asking for red brake lights. That's the only thing I think he really needs. The other thing, same gripe I had with Hubcap, the weapons. At least the weapons are colored nicely, so I might give it a little bit of a pass, but I wish that they gave him something unique to him. I do wish that he was a straight repaint of Netflix Bumblebee, but I have a feeling that has to do with things that are not in Hasbro's control. I mean, they may not have been able to get permission to do that for this character, so that I can give a pass. But all in all, very pleased I got him. Really like the character. Really glad to include him in my mercenary collection, so I hope we get more characters like him in the future, especially characters that were former GoBots. I think that would be very cool for Hasbro to do. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Follow us on social media and check out our Discord. Links in the description below.